Hey guys, welcome to Roll for Crit solo mode. I'm going to be playing Legendary today. It's just me, Jonathan. I have no idea where Will is.
Man, everyone's loving my kid. It's so cool. Just wait until my new game comes out. The Transforming R-Wing's gonna be awesome. Wait for my maker. Hey guys, could I join? No.
Legendary is one of our favorite games here at Roll for Crit. If you couldn't tell, we already have a couple of videos on it. Today, we're going to be looking specifically at the solo mode that is included in the game. There are variant rules for the solo mode in the Dark City expansion as well that make it even harder, and that's what I'm going to be using today, so it will be a challenge for me. To aid me in my fight, I will be playing with Spider-Man, Mr. Fantastic, and Ultron. In my headcanon, Spider-Man and Mr. Fantastic have rewired Ultron to be on the good guys team. Look it up. I'm sure it happened in a comic at some point. I will be fighting against the mastermind Mole Man, famous evildoer of the Marvel Universe. He has some interesting abilities that I'll get into when they pop up. And the scheme I'll be using is called Portals to the Dark Dimension, in which every time there is a scheme twist that comes out of the villain deck, it will either go to Mole Man or a city space, and it will be making the villains more difficult for me to defeat. As if it wasn't difficult enough already, in solo mode, the villain deck is much smaller than in a normal game. If it runs out, I lose. There are a couple other ways I can lose as well. I win by defeating Mole Man 4 times. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. I don't really expect to win because, especially using cards outside of the base set, it can be a much more difficult game. But we will see what happens. Without further ado, I will get into it. So I have my deck, and I'm going to draw my initial hand of 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, at the beginning of the game, all I have are shield agents. Nothing too exciting. Well, the first thing I have to do is flip a card from the villain deck. So let's see what we get. It's Giganto. He is a villain from the Subterranea group, which Mole Man controls. Costs 7 attack power to defeat, and when I fight him, I get to draw 2 extra cards at the end of my turn. He also has an ability that is common among Mole Man's enemies, Burrow. What that means is if I defeat him and he is not in the streets and the streets is open, he goes to the streets. So unless he's in the streets or the street space is full, I have to kill him twice if I kill him. So hopefully that won't happen. We're going to try not to let that happen. He's 7 to beat, though. I don't have enough. I start out with 3 and 3. 3 recruit power and 3 attack power. If you aren't familiar with the full rules of the game, you can check out our How to Play video elsewhere on the site. So let's see. I've got some choices here. Spider-Man is nice because he's cheap. Actually, there's a couple of cheap Ultron cards here as well. I'm going to go with Spider-Man because that's going to be really useful early on. It lets me draw the top card of my deck if it's 2 or less. And since all of my cards right now are 2 or less, that's a good starter. Unless there's a 1 cost, there's not. I can't buy anything else, and I don't have enough attack power to do anything else. So turn 1. We did it, everybody. Good job. 6 cards. New hand. All right. All right, since most of my attack cards were in the first hand, I only have 1 now. We have, it's our first Master Strike. So, Master Strike goes over here. When Mole Man has a Master Strike, all Subterranea villains in the city escape. If any villains escape this way, I get a wound. Well, there is one right there. I don't have to worry about him anymore, but now I get a wound. That goes in my discard pile. Things are looking up already. However, I have 5 recruit points this turn. Now, this is where I have to start choosing. I'm tempted because there is a Mr. Fantastic here, and that card is to draw 2 cards, and that's a really nice ability, especially because it might not be that often that I have 5 power this early on. But there's also a 3 and a couple of 2s, so I could try and start chaining up and get a bunch of cards at once. I did specifically choose these heroes/allies because most of them have the technology symbol, which is helpful in chaining for combos and things. Thought I'd give myself a little bit of an edge at least. Let's see. These Ultrons benefit from tech. So it'd be really nice to have both of those. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this one and see what comes up. That's another 5 cost. So yeah, I'm gonna take both of these guys because they will chain off each other well, and I already have, plus they're both 2 costing, so that keeps my chain for the Spider-Man going, so that will be really helpful. And now the best part of any deck building game, I'm going to shuffle my deck. At the end of the video, there's just going to be a montage of me shuffling my deck. Oh, I forgot to do something. Oh, yeah. I was supposed to, after drawing a Master Strike, get another villain because I'm using the advanced solo rules. I don't have to do that, but I'm using the advanced rules, so I'm going to stick to it. So we also got Raktar the Molan King. But he, I wouldn't have been able to defeat him anyway, so it doesn't change anything. Oh, sorry, he has an ambush mode, though. Any villains in the streets move to the bridge. There's nobody in the streets. Don't worry about him. All right, but we know Raktar's out there on the prowl. All right, let's see how well I shuffled. Turn 3, dawn of the 3rd turn. Ugh, okay, interesting. Well, first I got to draw a new villain. It's a Scheme Twist! So the first Scheme Twist goes next to Mole Man. He is now 8 to beat. Actually, though, he's 9 to beat because he also gets +1 for each escaped Subterranea villain. So we'll see if I even get to attack him once. It's going to be a train wreck, this game. I got an interesting hand here. I got one of the cards I just bought, which doesn't help me at all because it's solely based on having other tech cards to go with it, of which I have none. However, I have, once again, 5 recruit points. So I have a chance to really start building up. I feel like I'm going to take the Mr. Fantastic because that is a tech, and being able to draw 2 cards will help me out. It will slightly diminish the power of my Spider-Man, but it's probably worth it overall because drawing 2 cards is super nice. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, new hand. All right, I got my wound. It hurts. Oh, also, if you can't tell, on the top of the wound deck is Will's custom wound card that we got at Gen Con last year. So there's his cameo in his other cameo in this video. Hopefully I don't get him in my deck. I don't want him in there messing things up. All right, so I got 2 recruit points this time and 3 attack points. Oh, let's see who our villain is. I always forget. Giganto! He's back again. Boy, really not fun. Same deal, Giganto. Okay, 3 attack. I still can't attack anybody. If I had 1 more, I could take out Raktar. But then he'd just go to the streets anyway. This is a real bummer. 2 recruit. I can't recruit. Oh, I can. I'm going to get a new recruit, which is a new thing from the villain set. They're really nice. Basically a free attack point, plus you get to draw a card. So I'll take that. That's going to end that really boring turn, but hopefully now I'm going to start drawing my tech and stuff. All right, new villain, Majagoons. So this is the henchman I chose for this game. Majagoons, they're kind of nice because they have the bribe ability, so I can use recruit points on them if I don't have enough attack points. All right, here's my next hand. Okay, now we got some interesting stuff. Okay, so right away I got my new recruit that I just bought. That's 1 attack point to start. He goes back to the stack, plus I get to draw another card. This is pretty good. Okay. Now I've got first I gotta reveal a new villain. I always forget to do that. Hey, it's a Scheme Twist. So this Scheme Twist goes on the bridge. That is now a Dark Portal. If any villains end up there, they have +1 attack to defeat them. All right, disregarding that, I'm going to start with my Spider-Man. Reveal the top card of my deck. It costs 2 or less, so I get to draw it. And it's still pretty boring, though. All right, so I've got 3 recruit points, 2 attack points, which are pretty much useless, and this Ultron card, which since I still don't have any other tech cards, is pretty much useless. Now, I actually have 4 attack, but there's no point in me hitting Raktar because he's just going to go to the streets. So I will use all of it on this Majagoons. I KO one of my heroes when I fight him. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to buy, let's see, this Mr. Fantastic card, which has tech on it. It's really the only reason I want it. And then when I fight the Majagoons, I will KO this guy as is required. So, first villain defeated. This is a real triumph. He goes to my victory pile. And the rest of this stuff is totally useless. Okay, so we killed one villain off. That's kind of nice. And when I get a scheme twist, I'm supposed to KO something. I'm going to KO this guy. Sorry, I don't KO them. In the advanced rules, you put them on the bottom of the deck. They're going on the bottom of the deck, because I forgot to do it last time. I did it twice. It's harder to play by yourself, because no one can remind you which rules you're forgetting. All right. New villain is a Master Strike. All subterranean villains in the city escape. Woo! This is looking great for me so far. That means that now to defeat Mole Man, it will take a total of 11 attack power. Never going to happen. I'm going to lose. All right, we got a new guy. Moloids! That guy is just a real fun-looking fella. Okay, all right, let's start this off a little more enthusiastic. I've got Mr. Fantastic. He lets me draw 2 cards. Okay, super boring. However, I do have this Ultron card, Encephalo-Ray, and because I have one other tech, he gets +1 attack for each other tech ally I played, so I have 1 attack. Plus 1 more attack. And 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit power. So, of course, I'm still 1 away from even being able to kill the stupid Moloids. This is a real bummer, man. So, it's still useless. 4 recruit isn't the worst, though. I'm definitely going to take this Spider-Man for 2. More tech. I'm really counting on building up the tech. And I will take this Spider-Man, not a tech, but he has 1 attack, which is kind of nice. I'm hoping I need to either start chaining Spider-Mans or tech cards or both. Otherwise, things aren't looking too good. That's my only hope. All right. Next villain. It's a scheme twist. The streets are now overtaken by a dark portal. And I'm going to KO one of these 5-costers. Sorry, I don't KO him. I put him on the bottom of the deck. Jeez. Get it together. All right. Another Encephalo-Ray. I still don't have anything to deal with in the city. Unfortunately, if all 7 twists come out, meaning the entire city is overcome by those black vortexes, or whatever they are, portals to dark dimensions, I lose. So we'll see how quickly that happens. Okay, we got some Spider-Mans. We got some Spider-Mans. Now here we go. Here we go. I'm going to. Let's pray that my 1 5-costing card isn't on the top of this deck. Reveal the top card of my deck. It's a wound. Technically, that does cost 2 or less, so I do get to draw it. I have another Spider-Man card. First, lets me rescue a bystander. Regular bystander goes in my victory pile. And now I get to, again, another 0 cost. It's a trooper, so I draw him as well. Okay, not the best thing ever, but it's something. So I've got a total of 3 recruit and 3 attack. And I can kill the Moloids, but then he's going to go to the street. But I have to, because another Master Strike's going to come up, and he's just going to escape anyway. I got nothing better to do with him. First I'm going to buy this other Encephalo-Ray. Then I'm going to fight the Moloids. I KO one of my heroes, but Moloids burrow back into the streets. Oh no! That's how the Moloids talk, you guys. Oh no, the Moloids! Oh, it's like the Noid from the old... What was the Noid?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
The Noid.
Anyway. Okay, Majagoons, at least that's not a... Anytime a twist or a strike doesn't come up, I just get more anxious because I know it's going to come up later. Okay, we have got 2 attack, 2 recruit, 1 Mr. Fantastic card with 2 more recruit. Now, this has a focus ability on it. So if I choose to spend 2 recruit points, then on my next turn I get to draw an extra card. Don't know if I want to do that or not yet. I'm going to keep it there just in case. But he does activate this Encephalo-Ray, which gives me an extra attack. I think I'm going to use that extra Well, first, let's see. So I'm gonna buy another Encephalo Ray. Oh wait, no, that's an army of Ultrons. Whatever, it's still a tech card. I'm really counting on Ultron right now to come through for me. And then I'm going to spend the last of my recruit points plus all 3 of my attack points to take out this Magigoon and KO one of my regular shield agents so that I can do that. So he goes to my victory pile. And he doesn't burrow or anything. New villain. Magigoons again. I kind of like them because they're safe. Okay, finally I have a hand with some interesting stuff in it. Let's start out by, let's start with Spider-Man. Reveal the top card of my deck. Costs 2 or less, so I get to draw it. Now I'm going to follow him up with my Mr. Fantastic. Lets me draw 2 more cards. One of them's a wound, but the other one is a 3 cost, so that's nice. And it's my Ultron. All right, so we're starting to chain a little bit. I've got 1 regular attack, so that's 2 attack points, 3 recruit points. And with this Ultron is now counts as a 2 attack because I have 2 tech guys. I don't have any Hydra cards, so that doesn't matter. So, okay, so I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 attack and 5 recruit. I'm gonna use the 4 attack and kill that Moloid. No, wait. First I'm gonna buy because I always forget to do that. Oh, so I have 5. Oh, I'm gonna get this other Mr. Fantastic. Or should I go for more small cards to try and get? No, being able to draw 2 trumps Spider-Man's potential, I think. So I'm gonna get him, and then I'm gonna kill the Moloids. Suck it, Moloids. And they don't burrow back, and I KO one of my heroes. Get out of here. All right, so that was a good turn. Too bad I'm not even close to being able to hit Mole Man. Haven't had any twists or strikes in a while. It's too quiet. Okay, my turn. It's always my turn. I'm the only one playing. All right. All right, we got another Spider-Man. Let's see if we can draw another card. We can, and we do. All right, that's 4 attack and 4 recruits. Who do we want to kill? Who do we want to kill? This is the song where we decide who we want to kill. I'm going to keep buying these tech cards because I don't, that's what I really need. Yeah, so I'm going to buy another Ultron. Lots of Ultron going on. The question is with the 4 attack, do I go for the Magigoons, who's going to die, or the Raktar, who will be sent to the streets? Yeah, I'm gonna do Raktar just because he'll take up a space, even though he's going to be 5 to kill now. That way, if any other Subterraneans come out, they won't burrow. Of course, it doesn't matter because a Master Strike will come and they'll escape anyway. Who cares? So, oh god, I'm gonna lose. All right, so there's that. I just ooze confidence. All right, new thing. Hey, it's a scheme twist. Gotta love them. Scheme twist. The rooftops are now infected with a portal to a dark dimension. It's just the slow boat to demise. I don't know why. That's not a phrase. I also have to KO another. I'll get rid of this dude. Not KO. Put him on the bottom of my deck. As is standard in this such play. At this point, I really have no... I don't think anything that I'm going to be buying is really going to help me. I'm really just depending on what I have so far chaining enough to give me a chance to hit the Mole Man before everything goes south more so than it already has. So I think we just got to work with what we got right now. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of cards with people on them instead of generics. Okay, this is nice. This is good, guys. This is real good, guys. Get excited. Get pumped. Okay, Spider-Man's going to kick us off. I rescue another bystander. Regular bystander. And top card of my deck, not 2 or less. That's a real shame. I do have this Fantastic Four card, though, so I'm going to draw him anyway. And the next card. Ooh, it's another Fantastic Four. It lets me draw 2 more cards. I'm going to draw 2 more cards. This is more like it. Okay. Okay. All right, this is fun. Okay. So these, wow, okay. I'm going to stop saying okay. I'm not going to do this, so that's 2. Wow. 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 You guys, wow. I have 2 Encephalo Rays here. And I have played a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 for each other one, 6 tech cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means each of these Encephalo Rays is now a 6 attack. Plus this, giving me a total of 13. So, I may not win, but I am at least going to be able to hit the stupid Mole Man at least once. He currently takes 11 to hit, so I'm going to have 2 left over, which maybe I'll take out a Majigoon with that extra 2 and some recruit points. So, let's hit the Mole Man first. Yay, we hate you. All right, I get his tactic card. It says, oh no. Oh no. Can we pretend I get a different one? If this is not the final tactic, reveal the top 6 cards of the villain deck. Play all the Subterranea villains you revealed. Put the rest on the bottom of the villain deck in random order. Of course, at that point it doesn't matter because I will have lost by the time I get to the bottom of the villain deck. Well, at least I can go out somewhat triumphantly. So, top 6 cards of the villain deck. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many of them are Subterranea things? 2 of them. Not quite as bad as I expected. So Majigoon moves over, and these guys come out. It's a Moloid and a Megator. The other 2 cards, 2 Scheme Twists and 2 Master Strikes, go on the bottom of the deck in a random order. Looking forward to drawing those in a few minutes. All right, well, at least I hit him. So now I have, oh god, I don't even remember what I was doing. I have 2 attack left over plus the 2 recruit. But that's no longer any good for me because he's now 5. So I can't do anything with these guys. Well, that was probably my greatest triumph. It's all going to be downhill from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting my cards. All right, time to reveal the next card. Hey, it's Megatar. Welcome to the party, dude. Okay, 2 Megatars. Oh, I have 2 ambushes. Oh, they captured, both of these have 2 bystanders captured. Ooh, this one has some nice bystanders. Oh, I want to kill him. I'm not going to get there, though. Takes 6. All right, I have some more interesting stuff at least somewhat. All right, let's Spider-Man. I get to draw this. There's 3 attack. I'm going to play him but not use him. There's that. All right, so I have a total of 4 recruit, 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. I may as well kill my... No, let's see. Do I even want to use my recruit for anything? I have 4. These are really... I'm not crazy about this ability. You know, I'm gonna use these two to buy this Spider-Man. Another tech Spider-Man. And I'm gonna use one of the other ones plus these through... Oh no, I'm not gonna use any of the other ones. I'm gonna use 4 to kill this Moloid. And I KO one of my heroes again. Keep whittling down my deck. All right. And he dies because he doesn't burrow because there's some dudes in the street. He doesn't want to mess with those dudes. At this point, there are 7 cards left in the villain deck. So I have a max of 7 turns to go. Probably going to be less than that. I'm guessing like probably, I don't know. To win, I need to get the same combo that I had last time every turn. I'll be lucky if I get one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, it's a Master Strike! All subterranean villains in the city escape. Oof, along with their bystanders. 1, 2, 3. He now costs 14 attack points in order for him to be killed. And so since there were bystanders there, I have to discard a card. I think I'm going to choose this wound, just off the top of my head. And I also need to play, since there was a Master Strike, I play another card from the villain deck, as according to the advanced rules. Hey, it's a Scheme Twist! All right, that means I'm now one turn away from failure, utter defeat, and humiliation. Get rid of this guy. But I have a good feeling about this hand, so I might be able to go out with a bang at least. Oh boy, let's see. Let's reveal the top card of my deck from Spider-Man. Costs 2 or less, so I'm going to draw it. And I'm going to do the same with this Spider-Man. Does not cost 2 or less, but I do have a Mr. Fantastic, which will let me draw 2 cards. So I'm going to take that and that. All right, so all this stuff, at a certain point in this game, it becomes like very complicated to keep track of exactly what's going on in your hand. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, those are each going to be 3, so that's 3, 6, Mafia. 3, 6. I have 8 attack, and 9 attack and 2 recruit points. Oh, I also got to rescue a bystander. Nothing special. 9 attack. It's not enough to do anything fun. You know, why not? I'll use the 2 recruit points to focus. So my next hand, I get to draw an extra card. You know, might as well see whatever advantages I can get. It's almost not even worth it to even use this 9 attack power. I'd rather keep the Maja in the streets because he's, in case the Subterranea comes out, I can kill him. Not that it'll matter. All right, so that turn I basically did nothing. Spent a good 5 minutes figuring out what I had and decided to do nothing. But I get to draw 7 cards now for what will most likely be my final turn. What do we got from this deck? Hey, it's our old friend, the Master Strike. There's no subterranean villains there because there aren't any left to escape. I'm pretty sure they're all in this pile. We do draw another. It's another Master Strike. I bet this next card's a Scheme Twist. It is. Which means the city has been consumed by portals to the Dark Dimension, and I have lost the game, and my last hand, even with 7 cards, wasn't that spectacular, in spite of Spider-Man's appearance. So, as you can see, the solo mode of this game, if you don't prep it really well, can be quite challenging. I only got to hit the Mole Man 1 time, and I was actually pretty proud that I made it that far. And that's the Mole Man. This is not exactly the cream of the crop of Marvel masterminds. But it is a really fun game. If you haven't tried the solo mode, and you have it, I recommend giving it a shot one time when you have a free day, free afternoon, or whatever. It can be a lot of fun, especially to challenge yourself, try fun combinations, and there are lots of combinations that are available to you. If you liked what you saw today, you can pick up a copy of the game and all its different expansions and other base sets from our website, rollforcrit.com, where you can also see many more videos like this one, some of them with myself and Will in them, and lots of other people playing lots of fun games. And if you'd like, please comment, subscribe on this video right below on the YouTube. You can let us know what you thought, give us some suggestions, ask us a question. We love to hear feedback. And don't forget to email us. Our address is rollforcrit@gmail.com. And you can find Twitter, you can find iTunes, you can find Facebook links, all that stuff around me or below. Everything there all the time. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jonathan Estes, and this has been Roll for Crit Solo Mode. Time to shuffle the deck. Before I do that, though, I need to reshuffle my deck. There's nothing better than space. I live out in the stars. I am from a planet called Mars. I live on the moon. I'm a cartoon. All of my best friends are cars. Alright. Next turn. I gotta shuffle my deck. Avoid the Noid! Avoid the Noid, Spider-Man!
Shuffling.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Do 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 do.
I don't know why Bane was talking to Spider-Man. Avoid the Noid, Spider-Man! I will unleash the Noid upon Gotham!
How would
Stuffed crust for everyone!
Bane shuffle?
I'm shuffling, Batman! I've sleeved these cards to perfection. That's a big deck! For you!